Howdy, folks. Howdy, folks. I'm Black Dragon, and welcome to another edition of Black Dragon Biker TV. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. If you are just now finding us on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram TV, please take the time to like and subscribe. We are a motorcycle club channel. We talk about all things that have to do with motorcycle clubs. That's what we do. That's what we love. That's our passion, being in and around motorcycle clubs people. Yes, it's childish. It's territorial. But we love this. This is what we love. This is what we do. So if this is what you love, biker people, being around bikes, you'll love this channel. And the subjects that we convey, everything about MC kind of protocol or questions that you have. And we're going to be doing a lot more of these short quickies where we answer questions that you guys have, because I have hundreds of these questions from you guys. And we want you to hit the like, subscribe, and follow button. And we want you to do us one huge favor. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers on Instagram. So please go to Instagram and like us there. Follow us, subscribe to us on Instagram, and help us get to that magic number of 10,000 followers on Instagram. All right, so we're going to get right into this. This is a question that I got. Let me see. How do I turn that on? It's kind of a new program for me. Let's see here. There it is. Desktop view number 2. Boom. There's our desktop. Okay, so you can see that I have literally hundreds of questions from you guys, just all over the place. Questions. And they have backed up on me, and I haven't made videos to answer these questions. So I'm going to make videos to answer all of these questions for you guys. And this is tonight. So you can see I just got hundreds of them. And these are the complete ones. These are the current ones. So we're going to go to this one. How many members are needed to keep a motorcycle club alive? So this guy comes to me and, good morning, have a few questions, and he gives me these questions. So how many members are needed to keep an MC alive? And we're going to go over this, but I want to start with a big, huge, disclaimer. Everything that Black Dragon tells you are based on Black Dragon's experiences, 31 years in the motorcycle club, 8 years in the top spot as national president. I am the second, I kind of sit as a senior brother. There are a few that are, just a few now, that are more senior to me, like Sugar Man and Paul Perry, the father of the Black Sabbath MC Nation, the actually founding member. He's still around. And then we have people like Mad Mitch or Godfather Mitch. These are the people that have been around way longer than me, at least close to 20 years longer than me. After you get to them, you get to me. So these are these questions are based on my over 31 years of experience in the motorcycle club world, written 4 books, and been a national president, all these things. But I haven't seen it all. And I'm going to tell you stuff, and it's going to work perfectly for some, and others are going to be like, I don't agree with them. It's absolute BS. It doesn't work for us here. That's not how we do it, and that's fine. Take my information with a grain of salt. Use it if it helps you. If it doesn't, if it's not what you're seeing on your set, all politics is local. All protocol is local. These are my experiences, what I've seen. And it's been good. We've got over 8 million channel views. We're almost to 50,000 subscribers. It's been good for a lot of people. A lot of people have told me, Black Dragon, you have helped to save my life. I got that just a couple days ago. Somebody watching one of my 1%er MC videos, and they said, Black Dragon, I remembered everything you said, and it saved my life when I got into a situation. That's why I do these videos, to hopefully help make people's lives better. But I'm not perfect. I don't know everything. I've learned more doing this channel than I ever knew before I did the channel, when I thought I knew everything. And I learn more every day. So I'm just going to tell you things as I know them to be, and perhaps that's working in your area. So that's my big disclaimer. Okay? Black Dragon Senator, blah, 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 blah. Oh, my God. Don't do that. Okay? All right, so going back to my desktop, how many members are needed to keep a motorcycle club alive? Good morning. I have a few questions. How many original members is required to keep a motorcycle club active? Okay, so let's get at that first part of the question. So you don't need any original members to keep a motorcycle club active. At some point, all the old members are going to die away anyway. 25, 30 years, they'll go to jail, they'll die, they'll get married, they'll quit, eventually you won't have any original members left. In our motorcycle club, the only original 7-member left is the founder, the father, Paul Pep Perry. Everybody, there's 3 alive, 2 are no longer with the club, and he's the only one that's left. Now we have Sugarman. Paul Pep Perry got here in 1972 until the club was founded in 74, has been a member ever since. That's 50 years at this. The Sugarman's been here since 75. Godfather Mitch, or Mad Mitch, as he's known, has been here since 75. These folks won't be with us forever. So you don't need any original members. But in most circles, you are considered to be a motorcycle club if you have 5 members. In most circles, you're considered to be a motorcycle club with 5. That covers the first 5 spots, which is known as the executive board in traditional MCs. President, sergeant at arms, secretary, treasurer, and the 5th one could be road captain or business manager or something like that. You might see different clubs do it different ways. Some have treasurers, some don't. Some have secretaries, some don't. Some have business managers, some don't. Some have public relations officers. The sergeant or the road captain in many clubs is not considered part of the executive board. He's a junior officer. So different clubs do it different ways, but it's thought of having 5. Now, sets change. I've seen in sets now coalitions coming together and 1%ers coming together and saying, we're not going to let you start a motorcycle club unless you have 10. Well, that's not traditional MC protocol, but remember, protocol changes as different people get in charge, as different people become the prez and they want to put down their edict, or as different coalitions want to come together and keep motorcycle clubs out. When you try to start a new motorcycle club, nobody wants you to come into. There's very seldom do you get an open arms. Hey, please come start your motorcycle club and add to this mess we got going on here. Everybody's really out to stop you. They're out to stop you. So it's tough. So when you have an old motorcycle club up that's dying or falling apart or something, that can be tough too, because they're ready to put you to bed as soon as they can. So does that mean I haven't seen a motorcycle club with just one person in it? I absolutely have. Does that mean I haven't seen a motorcycle club start with one person in it? I absolutely have. People that remember me way, way back in Atlanta will remember I came here as one person wearing my cut and started the Black Sabbath here in Atlanta as one person running around as a one-man motorcycle club. People can tell you that. People that have been here long enough remember that. So it can happen. It's a little bit more difficult today than it was 10, 15, 20 years ago, but it can happen. So how many do you need? You need 5. How many originals are required? No original members are required. So as we get back to this, the next question was, what is the proper protocol if and when a chapter decides to close? For instance, the club branched out into another city. Does the money in the account go to the mother chapter or what? So again, we are back to what I want to say is voting. So how does a club close? Like maybe you were another chapter in another city and you're shutting down that chapter. Like the guys don't want to do it anymore. So if it shuts down amiable and nice, in the best of worlds, you sit down and you have a club meeting and you say, how are we going to shut this chapter down? What are we going to do with the colors? So some of the things you can do with the colors, you can send them all back to the mother chapter if the mother chapter still exists. Or you can put them all in frame shadow boxes and put them up on you can give them to relatives to put in shadow boxes. You can put them in the in the attic or in a storage shed. when you think, or you can burn them. You can all get together and say, we're shutting this MC down to be shut down forever. We're burning the colors. But I've seen a whole lot of MCs that shut down, and I've seen an MC shut down for more than 30 years, an MC that came out of the Black Sabbath. And then about 30 years later, relatives contacted the old guys that had started it that were still alive and asked for permission to restart that MC and put the colors back on, and boom, they were up and running. An MC once blessed is always alive. So even if you're not rolling for 10, 20, 15 years, if you were on the set, you were on the set. So I've seen that too. So how you decide to respectfully retire your colors. Now, a lot of times motorcycle clubs, they don't have a choice. They just shut the hell down. Like everybody dies, everybody gets run off the road, or people just get sick, or they get mad and they just erase. And then there's one guy left, and he's left holding the bag. So if you can't vote on what you're going to do, then that guy holding the bag, it's whatever he comes up with, whatever he believes is good for that club's legacy. You left him holding the bag. So if he takes all the colors and puts them in his garage, in his treasure chest, that's what happened to him. You guys walked away from the club. If he decides to send him back to the mother club, if that's not another chapter, that's something y'all didn't all get to vote on, but you left him holding the bag. He's got to do the best he can. And when we talk about the money in the bank account, do you turn it over to the mother chapter? Well, you can. Or you guys can vote on what to do with it. Or maybe there were bylaws in place that said what had to happen to the money if you guys shut down. If those bylaws said it had to go back to mother chapter, that's where it has to go. But you could split it up or give it to charity or donate it or whatever the heck you guys decided you wanted to do with it. This is a club thing, internal. It's a club vote, and how you guys make it work. And again, if it comes down to one guy and you guys have left him holding the bag, if he puts that money in his pocket, hey, as long as he's doing what he believes is the right thing for the legacy of the club. And sometimes people just walk out on the club and there ain't a damn thing anyone can do about it. The club is there, so it gets shut down however it gets shut down. If you cared about it, you would have stayed there to shut it down gracefully. So I hope this helps you guys in deciding what to do in this case, how many members are needed to keep a chapter alive. I've seen it done with one or two, but if you really want to have a chapter alive and be respected on a traditional MC set, you'll keep 5 people. That's what the number is that I've always seen throughout my 31 years. Now, there are other people that tell you something else. These are the things Black Dragon tells you from what he knows. Okay? So that's my 2 cents. And I would love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. Have you ever been in a club that shut down? Have you ever had to shut a club down? Did it shut down gracefully? Did it shut down with a bunch of arguments? Did it split up and everybody just scattered to the winds and you were the guy or the gal left that had to handle the situation? And how did you do it? We'd love to hear that in the comment section below. So we got gear at blackdragonsgear.com, blackdragonsgear.com. Please go there and pick up a few things and help us keep the channel rolling. We also have stores. We have stores with our t-shirts on them attached to our Facebook channel and also attached to our YouTube channel. So go over there and peruse. I want to thank everybody for all of the wonderful book buying you guys have been doing. That's really helping this channel out and helping my book writing career. The President's Bible is due out in a fortnight. It's coming. It's almost done. Been promising this for a little while, and it's finally coming to fruition. So I appreciate you guys and all your faith. And those of you who pre-bought books will get your President's Bibles sent to you in the mail. And I hope that you like them. I've worked hard on this. 6 chronicles of the President's Bible coming to you. 6 actual books. So, Black Dragon, we have the Dragon's Lair, like where a dragon lives, the Dragon's Lair, Motorcycle Chaos. That lair where I live, the Dragon's Lair Motorcycle Chaos, is also a podcast. So please go see it anywhere you get podcasts. And our online news magazine is bikerliberty.com. You can get us on Black Dragon Biker TV, on Instagram TV, on Facebook, and on YouTube. So please check us out there. Well, folks, I want to thank you all for tuning in. That's my 2 cents. Thanks for tuning in, and get skinny.